The New World PTR was just updated with some pretty interesting information, and one of those things is a new daily boss that we can kill. This is called Fury of the Spriggan. The Earth has been restless since the Ennead awoke, and you're supposed to cooperate in open world encounters to defeat Dryads and a mighty Spriggan for daily event-specific rewards. Whenever we've seen this, I jumped on the PTR and checked this out, and this is kind of how the event works. Every day you can go kill the Spriggan. You can go find him on your map. He's marked just like all the other world bosses that you're used to in New World are. Once you find his location, you can go there and then begin the fight. As you're traveling to the location, if you look up, you can also see a really big green cloud, which indicates where the boss spawn is. It looks pretty incredible. There's a summoning circle happening, and I'm assuming that the big green cloud has something to do with that summoning circle from these Angry Earth enemies. But once you get there, you're going to see a lot of elite Angry Earth mobs scattered about. You're going to start the fight. As soon as you run in, they're going to start attacking you. You'll also notice that there are some braziers scattered around the area. You need 1 flame core and 10 iron wood to activate these braziers. These are very important to the fight because if you activate them, you're going to get a massive boost in your damage to help you defeat these monsters. So you want to make sure that someone has some flame cores and some iron wood in order to activate these braziers before you start the fight. Another very important thing to note very quickly that they threw in the patch notes is that flame cores are no longer bind on pickup. I'll have another video coming out very soon that's going to explain some of the other notable changes that are now on the PTR, but that was another really big one. So after the fight has started, you're going to need to clear all of the ads. As you clear the ads, the summoning circle enemies will then be available to attack as well. Once you take them out, the big Spriggan is going to spawn in the middle. The Spriggan is much like any other Spriggan you've seen in the game. He does not go into a ball like the Ziggurat fight though, so you don't have to worry about him healing back up. But he is very beefy, very tanky. This is going to take a lot of people to take him out. Some of his notable mechanics are that he shoots these poison balls up into the air and then they land on the ground, spreading these big AoE poison circles. Just stay out of those. He also has the big swinging branch arm that you're accustomed to from some of the other Spriggan fights. And then he'll just jump around and do a lot of damage. No real notable mechanics to speak of. Just avoid some of those attacks and then DPS him down. And then once you take him out, he's going to drop some minor Spriggan spoils, a major Spriggan spoil cache, and an obsidian gypsum, which I found to be quite nice. The minor Spriggan spoils is just going to be a cache containing a selection of useful items. It's awarded for subduing the fury of the Spriggan. And then the major Spriggan spoils is a bonus cache containing a selection of powerful items, additionally rewarded for subduing the fury of the Spriggan up to 3 times per day. Opening the minor Spriggan spoils awarded me with an Iron Guardsman insignia, an infused mana potion ×3, and then smite from on high. It is a blunderbuss that had chain lightning accuracy, and then whenever upgraded to 600, it obtained Lost Bane. And then whenever I opened up the major Spriggan spoils, I was awarded with 250 Umbral Shards, a Vine-born heavy chest piece of the Soldier, which had Angry Earth Ward and Invigorated on there. I got a musket that was 590 that had Angry Earth Bane accelerating traps, and then I got a craft mod that was Strike Shield Ward. So nothing too notable there, but it does look like the loot table is going to be a lot of Angry Earth, Angry Bane stuff, which makes sense since we're killing a Spriggan. So those would be kind of nice if you need some Angry Earth Bane or Angry Ward gear. This might be a good way for you to easily obtain some. I did try to upgrade the Vine-born pieces with Umbral Shards from 596 and 590 up to 600 just to see if they too gave a extra perk and became legendary. Unfortunately, they did not. So that doesn't work whenever you use Umbral Shards on them. But nonetheless, you should be able to get some decent items out of here if you're looking for Angry Earth gear. And I would also assume that you have a chance to roll them as legendary as well. We can make a follow-up video at some point in the future outlining all of the drops that the Spriggan has, but this is all the information we have at this point in time. But that'll do it for this one, boys and girls. We are getting a world boss. I would imagine this is something they're going to add with each season. It seems like this might be a new rotating thing that they add this world boss that you can kill once a day. Which I'm a little confused because the Spriggan cache said you could kill it 3 times a day. But whenever we killed the Spriggan boss, I got a message on the screen that also said that it was going to reset the next day. So I'm not sure if it's multiple or just 1 time a day just yet. I'll let you guys know whenever I find that information out myself. I was only able to do this once on the PTR because we couldn't get a full group together to do it again. But that's it. That's what's coming to New World. Nonetheless, we're getting boss fights, and it looks like this is going to be a mainstay in the game. And I would imagine this will be daily and rotating. And I would think that it would make sense in my mind that next season we'll get some sort of different world boss to fight. So So every season, it looks like that might end up being a rotating situation. Then we get a daily boss fight with maybe different loot tables, which might be kind of fun to do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all works out. But that's what's happening in New World. That's a new thing that added to the PTR, along with all of the other slew changes that are coming to live. We'll have another video coming up very soon that's going to outline some of the other really big changes that are on the PTR currently after they just released the new patch today. That'll be coming at you pretty soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoy New World content, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate that as well. That'll do it for this one. We'll see you in the next one.